If you've been on TikTok, Instagram Reels, or YouTube Shorts, you've probably seen clips of a bald man with skin-tight pants or shorts named Andy Elliott.
Quit eating shit. Quit eating pizzas and hamburgers and crap. I don't care how you feel. Are you a Ferrari or are you a freaking Ford Taurus? Any Ford Tauruses in here? Okay, because you should get out of the car business if you are. What kind of fuel do you put in a Ferrari? Good fuel, not freaking junk. You're killing your Ferrari.
From those clips, it's clear that he's an alpha male influencer, right? Not exactly. And brace yourself for this. He's a car salesman. Yes, a used car salesman.
I'm gonna tell you this, my entire company, my entire team, if you don't have a six-pack, you don't work for us. No, I know. It's called, everybody say standard. How about we raise them? How about we raise them? How about we raise them? How about you guys quit getting civilized and you guys quit settling? You know, there's some people in this room that said, I would sue my company if they told me I had to have a six-pack. We know you would. That conversation was for the 1%ers. That wasn't for you.
You know, he's right. Who wants to buy a car from a fat slob? It's so much better if you buy it from a man with a hot set of washboard abs. I mean, seriously, what is this guy's obsession with shirtless men? He's always asking people to take their shirts off.
Garrett, take your shirt off. Come on, Garrett. Take your shirt off, Garrett. Come on, put your shirt down. We don't need this. You don't need this.
But Andy, I don't want to take my shirt off. What the heck?
Take your shirt off. Look at yourself.
Alright, fine. Jesus Christ. You know what? I'll take it even further. Who wants to buy a car from a man with a tiny willy? If you have a small penis, you do not work for us. Also, if you're bald, you do not work for us. Who the hell wants to buy a car from a bald freak? So far, you should be able to tell that Andy Elliott is the zenith of car salesmen. Let's take a look at what your average car salesman looks like, and you tell me what's wrong.
Guys, you think Daryl can close me, yes or no? Yeah. Is he good? Come on, Daryl. Yeah, I just want to go check out these two. If I could just get your card, then I'll get back with you after seeing them. I just want to
No problem. Follow me. My card's in my desk.
Okay, so I go to your desk. Now what?
Great. Hey, before you leave, I definitely want to put something in front of you so, again, you can compare apples to apples. Is that fair?
Okay, listen, can you kill this objection right now? Yes or no?
Yes.
Well, you're not, though.
Well, you followed me in, didn't you?
No, because I did that. No, he didn't close me, guys. Listen.
So you may think that he closed Andy here because he made Andy follow him to his imaginary desk. And if you thought that, you're a fucking idiot. This guy isn't a damn closer, he's an opener. He didn't even take his shirt off to assert dominance. At least he's bald though. Despite all the drill sergeant role-playing on his accounts, I do see some things that I must give him credit for. One of his recent videos is him encouraging an overweight kid, and I think that's really wholesome. I grew up as an overweight kid, and I guarantee that talk Andy Elliott gave him here had some positive effects. Andy Elliott obviously wants to create as many jacked bald men as possible and rid the world of weak men through his, and get a load of this, his online course. What a goddamn surprise. Several online courses actually. The 0 to 100k costs $299. Also, really exciting, once you get to 100k you can buy the 100k to 400k course. This one requires you put in your email, phone number, and name in order to receive a price. So I made a fake one because I don't want Andy Elliott spam, and this one costs $599. Goodness gracious. Unfortunately, the TRT is sold separately. That's enough of that website, he probably already knows where I live now. Andy, what the hell is this? Why are you showing Instagram the hostages on your private jet? I'm kidding. It's just mouth tape for sleeping. Not hitting on mouth tape, I know it's supposed to help people sleep. All I'm saying is it looks kind of strange when you're going around recording a bunch of people with their mouths taped and eyes closed. Oh yeah, speaking of the private jet. On April 19th, 2022, Andy Elliott made a post on Facebook showing the private jet he bought. The thing is, that isn't his private jet. Somebody did a reverse image search and found the non-Photoshop version of the jet he used. Enough criticizing, let's go back to the Instagram account. While browsing through his profile, I naturally went straight to the comments, and some of the comments said things like this. Hey Andy, remember how when you were the GM of the big red dealerships and you sold cars off fraudulent loans? How about when you got indicted and then rolled over and turned rat on your coworkers? Does he need to know what he did with Norman, Oklahoma? Do not search Andy Elliott, Oklahoma. Norman, Oklahoma and its residents hate Andy Elliott. Dirtbag. Andy Elliott, the con artist from Norman, Oklahoma. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're telling me Andy Elliott was a part of a scandal? Let's talk about that. So Andy Elliott has a rocky history in a little town called Norman, Oklahoma. It's one of the most populated cities in the state actually, I just thought that sounded better for the story. Anyway, Andy Elliott was the general manager for this place called Big Red Dealerships, and he says there was a culture there to lie to customers saying they should buy cars that they actually shouldn't. They would also lie to banks with help from loan officers that they bribed in order to approve loans that should not have been approved. And when his cover was blown, he agreed to testify against his mates in order to receive immunity for his crimes. If you look up Andy Elliott's scandal, you'll find a link for a Twitter post from someone named Logan Haskett. The post reads, "You've probably heard of / seen this guy everywhere in the past year. His name is Andy Elliott. He's become wildly successful in motivational speaking and ironically training car dealerships. However, at his past dealership in Norman, Oklahoma, Andy was a complete fraud. He was sending in fake cash receipts to lenders for down payments, making up crazy trade-in values and paying off lenders under the table weekly. Shocked? I kinda was too, but I knew something was off when he was claiming to make $800,000 per year selling cars. That just doesn't happen. Not in Norman, Oklahoma. The worst part is that he ratted out all of his boys. Now he speaks all over the world talking about success, loyalty, being honest, blah blah blah. I don't like shooting people down, but this stuff pisses me off. It's easy when you cheat. It's easy to make money committing fraud, and it's really easy to rat out your quote-unquote family to keep your public image. This is just a reminder to be careful who you look up to." The post itself doesn't have any links. As you can imagine, there are many people that try to defame our glorious bald warrior. This post isn't one of them. In fact, in the description there is a link to a public document, which is an actual transcript of the trial Andy Elliott had to sit through. This is what the description of the transcript reads. Andy, as the trainer, manager, and GM, admits, under oath and the threat of perjury, to a whole list of crimes over a period of over a decade, up until 2019. He has since left retail and instead started his own sales training company, where he's now in an industry that's not regulated or monitored for fraud, lies, and deceit. He can make any claims about his company, his revenue, his client sizes, etc. And now, no one can regulate his words or verify what he claims. Feel free to read the entire transcript. I've left a link to it in the description. It's 611 pages. I'm going to choose a piece from this transcript that I want to read on here just because of how wild it is. So from what I understand, the context of what I'm about to read has to do with Andy Elliott creating fake MSRP prompts for some Yamaha motorcycles. So he was essentially creating fake invoices for these motorcycles. The blue highlighting you see here is Elliott talking about how he would have $4,000 to $5,000 bikes and spike them up to $20,000 to $25,000. This is where a loan officer named Donna is introduced to help make sure the loans for these bikes went through. He talks about how he would bribe Donna with money right here. Of course, Elliott didn't want anybody to know about his illegal operations, so he thought of methods to keep Donna's mouth shut. He says his partner Chris would promise to protect her and pay her for staying silent. He also admits to putting a fear of God into Donna, which is absolutely despicable. Elliott also used Christianity to form a better relationship with Donna, seen in this screenshot here. He also planned to convince people that she was crazy if she did decide to go, what Elliott refers to as rogue. Really goes to show you how manipulative this guy is. Can't say I didn't expect it. I want to conclude this video with a quick PSA, and that is, if you ever feel like you've hit rock bottom in life, and you're scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or whatever other scrolling platform there is, and you see videos of an alpha male self-improvement clone, that is not your answer and they're not going to save you. I promise you, there is no information worth paying this man $600 for. These guys on the internet are trying to take advantage of insecure and naive men. Do not be a victim to these people. If you've seen my other videos, you'll notice that this video is shorter than my usual content. This video was sort of experimental and I just wanted to cover this guy because he seems to be trending at the moment, and I just, in general, wanted to make a video about him. Let me know if you like this content, or my standard longer form content more. I want to give a huge thanks to ColeyPoley4952 for leaving a tip on my last video. It seriously means so much that you donate some of your hard-earned money to someone like me. All of you who subscribe, watch, and comment on my videos already support me greatly, but if you feel like I deserve more support, I've created a members only thing on my YouTube. That's $3 a month. I don't really have any extra content, but I will shout out members at the end of my videos. I also want to thank Tom Dark and Chad for inspiring me to make a video about this person. I also want to thank Kevin Hunter, the homework guy, for going over some parts of the transcript. If you want to know more about Andy Elliott, check out those channels. I'll leave a link to the videos they made in the description. And without further ado, compliment somebody today and tell your folks you love them. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
They know that I'm the predator. They know that I'm the predator.
They know that I'm the predator. They know that I'm the predator. Okay?